white light expand. Thank you. We feel that white light expanding over the heart area. And if you can imagine healing light with this heart energy, just filling you up from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, with each gentle breath in and out, knowing that there's so much energy here already that it will only continue to build and increase. And we're all going to be feeling the healing power, not only of the energy of the panelists, but the energy from our loved ones, guides, and angels. So if you would like to take a moment, please, and just invite your loved ones in, send that invitation out, the ones that you'd like to hear from this evening, human or animal. Ask them to step through, letting this moment, this energy for tonight continue to heal us even after this event. But know that each reading that's given, it's going to really connect with many of us on the call tonight. So taking a wonderful breath in of gratitude and sending it out to everyone on the call, sending it out to your loved ones in spirit, thanking them for already arriving. And so it is. And when you're ready, you may gently open your eyes. Very good. I believe we're going to be starting the evening off now with Kelley Eckhardt. Is that right, Kelley?
Yes, I'm going to start with the readings.
Very good.
So I'm going to just start giving the information. If anybody can understand the information, please raise your hand, but only raise your hand if you understand the information. Okay, so just give me a moment here. I'm going to give you some information. I do feel like I have a young man that's coming through. I want to make him a teenager. So I want to say somewhere between 15 and 25, like a young adult teenager. I want to gear towards more, I actually feel like 15 to 20. I know he's a great energy. He's a very kind, loving soul. I know he left this world too soon. I do feel that he would have struggled at times with some depression and some anxiety. He was very much an empath, a very sensitive kid. But I also feel like he had some other health issues that he would have had probably like most of his life. So can anybody understand a young man, this would be your son, who definitely, I feel like young adult, 15 to 25, somewhere around there. I mean, 15 to 20, somewhere around there. Young man, I know he had health issues. I feel like he would have had issues a lot of long time in his life, like maybe he was born with this. And also, he would have suffered from a little bit of anxiety and sometimes depression. So I do feel like he might have had issues with mobility, moving around, like mobility. There might have been some issues at times with this. So I have two people raise their hand. One person is raising their hand. So Barbara, I'm just going to invite you, I'm just going to ask you to talk real quick. What can you understand, Barbara? Oops, just unmute yourself. There you go. Hi, Barbara, what can you understand?
What do you mean?
What I just said, what I brought through. Do you understand a son that would have passed young that had some issues with health issues?
Yes, I understand. I've been following, I have a little bit of a gift, so I understand what you're saying. I had lost my child before, so I know that mine reincarnated into the child that I have, because it's exactly when she died. 10 years later, it was exactly the same date when mine was supposed to be born. So
okay, so I'm actually connecting with a young man, so I'm going to actually put you back in the audience. Okay,
thank you. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. That's okay. So all right, thank you. And so I have two other people that have raised their hand, Darcy and Anna. Let me bring up Anna, please. If you could, let me just see if you can come up and we'll talk to you. We lost her. Oh, there she is. Hi, Anna. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. And you understand a young man, a son that would have passed in spirit, a young adult, a teenager, young adult?
son was 22.
Okay, that's fine. And you understand him having health issues for a while?
Yeah. Yes, but the mobility part didn't really
Okay,
hit
so
me.
that's fine. I can work with this if you can understand everything else, because the mobility kind of popped in. And actually what I felt like, and I probably should have clarified this because it's coming in this way, was that he is with somebody else on the other side that would have had mobility issues. Would you understand that? So
Uh,
I feel like he's with a grandparent, a grandfather that would have had issues with like his hips later in life. I feel like he would have had a difficult time walking or moving around. That's what I feel like. Would you understand this?
it would have been, it would be my mother, not my father.
Okay, okay. So I don't know. Let me keep working with this. That's fine. Would you understand him being over there with a grandfather then, his father's father?
Yes, his father's father.
Okay, that's fine. Let's work with this, but just yes, no, I don't know, and let me work through the information, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And would you understand with your son, he was a very bright light, but he also was very sensitive.
Yes.
And I feel like, you know, there would be some anxiety and depression at times with him.
Just because of his illness.
Yes, that's fine. Because he's so sensitive, he picks up on everything. And I feel like that could give him anxiety too. And would you understand this illness? He would have been sick for a while.
A few years.
Okay, thank you. Because I didn't feel like it was like a year. It was like more than that. So that's fine. And just try to answer with yes, no, I don't know, please. Okay. And if you can't answer yes, no, then it's just I don't know. And that lets me kind of work through it and get the exact information. Okay.
Okay.
And would you understand you would have had a really good relationship with your son. You two would have been very close. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. And do you also understand with him that his passing, I feel like he knew it was happening. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. And I also feel like there would have been some journaling. Do you understand the journaling?
No.
Interesting. So are you journaling? And did you want to start your video or do you not want to start it?
Oh, I didn't even know I could. Oh, here.
Oh, yeah, you can. So
I didn't know that I had that option.
yeah, you do.
So
And
the journaling, yes, me.
okay, perfect. Okay, I'm just going to move it up here so it's just you and I. Okay, perfect. So he's talking about your journaling, and this journaling feels like you have a purpose. Do you understand that?
No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stick with this because I feel like he's giving you a purpose. So I feel like he's really kind of helping you with this journaling. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't know if you're journaling to kind of work through your own pain or your own things like that. So I feel like that's what he's talking about. Like he's working with you through this journaling. He's helping you kind of deal with everything. And has this passing not been that long? Has this been like a few years?
Yes.
Yeah. And would you understand you have other children? He's not the only child in the family?
Yes.
Okay. And I don't know if he's the oldest, but he feels like the oldest. So if he wasn't, he tried to act like he was. They told me, okay. Because I feel like he's going to watch over everybody like the big brother is what he says. And he's watching over you. And are you single? Are you not married?
Yes. I'm not married.
Because he's like, don't worry, mom, I'm finding you that man. He is like, I know my mom needs a good guy. So he's like out there looking for you. Okay. So he wants to bring you that person that your soulmate that you deserve, because he's like, my mom deserves the best. He makes me feel like you worked really hard to take care of the family and take care of him when he was sick. And he really appreciates that because he's like, you put your life on hold for him. Do you understand this?
Yes.
And he's just like, you were everything to him. And he wants to thank you for doing things the way he wanted, because you honored his wishes when you didn't want him to do it this way. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And was this a type of cancer?
Yes.
But is it a rare type? Because I feel like it's not a cancer I know.
Very rare.
Thank you. Because he's like, it was kind of like people wouldn't know it as cancer. It's kind of like it's so unknown. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So he's like, you were a beautiful soul, mom, and he's thanking you for everything. He loves you. And what's about the necklace? Did you get a necklace in his honor? He's talking about the necklace. Okay, because he's holding it too. He's like, he puts his hand over it with you. Okay, because I feel like you hold it. He keeps showing me you holding it.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm right there with you, holding it with you, Mom. So he's like letting you know that. Okay. Oh, I got goosebumps from that. And would you also understand with him, there's something about rainbows. Do you understand the rainbows? Okay, so if not, look for the rainbows soon, because I feel like you're going to see a big rainbow. And at the end of every rainbow, there's a pot of gold, right? So I feel like he's like, at the end of your rainbow, you're going to find that soulmate. So he's like, he's having fun with you. And I do feel like there's something about dreams. So are you the one he comes to in the dreams a lot, or does he have a sister?
Yes.
Does he come to both of you, or is she getting dreams with him a lot? Because I feel like he's talking about coming to dreams with his sister, probably, if it's not you.
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't share that.
Okay. Well, he's checking in on everybody, and he stops in at night. Okay. And I also feel like he's on the other side with pets. So did you guys lose some like family pets, like a turtle or something?
Not a turtle. No.
But something weird like that. It's not a cat or a dog. I mean, there are probably cats and dogs, but he's talking about it's like a turtle, or it's some kind of a like lizard or turtle or something like that. No, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna stick with turtle here. Ask somebody about the turtle, because I feel like somebody in the family will know the story about the turtle. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like he's talking about this turtle. There's a funny story or something about that.
Okay.
I also feel like there are family pets like dogs, a dog and a cat. Is that right?
No cat.
Okay, well, somebody's got to have a cat in the family. So do you have a sister who lost a cat?
Yes.
Okay, so he's watching over all the animals because he loves animals. So he's like, he's got her cat, he's got his pets. He's like, I'm checking up on all the animals, don't worry. And I also feel like he wants to talk about beautiful, like some sort of a beautiful like event or trip that you guys did. And I feel like this is before he passed, where you were outdoors and there was like water nearby. I want to be like near the water. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, and there's like a sunset picture or something with the sun on the water. It's just really like, to him, it was like heaven. Okay, and it's a good memory, and he wants you to remember that and honor him, because I feel like you go back there sometimes and you think of him, and he wants you to remember him that way. It was a happy time. Like he loved that spot. And I feel like it's just like, I feel like the sun rays on my back. It's such a beautiful feeling,
Yes.
And just pay attention, because he gives you spirit hugs all the time. So I feel like you're going to get tingly all over when he's around. And it starts, I feel like, on the back of your neck and comes forward, and it just feels so good. And it's just him squeezing you tight, because I do feel like he loved to hug you and squeeze you. Do you understand that?
Oh yeah.
He was a big bear hugger. That's what I feel like. So just a lot of love from him. And whose birthday just happened or is about to happen? Because I want to say happy birthday to somebody. Does he have a best friend? Is there somebody's name starts with an A? Like an Alan or an Al or an Allie, Alicia. It's like an A name.
My niece, Alyssa.
Alyssa, and is her birthday coming up? Was he close with her?
He was close with her, but it was in May.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like he's sending her late birthday wishes then, but I also feel like there's a birthday coming up. So I'm going to leave that with you, because I feel like his friends check in on you.
His sister, Ariana, is in September.
That's what we call psychic amnesia. It happens in all readings. That's why I'm like, it doesn't hurt my feelings if people can't take it. I know you're going to figure it out, and you just did. So that's awesome. So he's wishing her a happy birthday. Okay. Sending her lots of love. And I keep seeing balloons, like red balloons. So I don't know if that means anything, but he's giving me red balloons for her. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave that with you. Okay. But a lot of love from him. And just, he wants to thank you for everything you did. You were amazing to him. And he says, thank you so much. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll put you back in the audience. Okay.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Bye. So Brianna, can you put her back in the audience? I think only you can do that because you're the host.
Yep,
Thank
I'm
you.
working on it right now.
Awesome. Thank you. And you guys come on back. So who's next? Cheryl, Kimberly, who wants to go?
Kimberly, how are you feeling? Would you like to go next?
Sure, I can.
Yeah. Great.
Thanks. So there's quite a few people that I could do readings on. I'm going to do more of a medical mediumship reading, and if the guides want to bring other information, and that's fine. I don't see many people in the chat asking for medical mediumship readings. So what I'll do is just kind of scroll down and just pick people that I feel, because I know in the beginning we didn't really announce that if you want a medical medium reading, you could just say I'd like a health reading. And you can do that right now if you'd like to just say that. Don't say what you have. You can just say I want a health reading. But there is a couple people that are coming up for me that the guides are giving me information, like a Deborah Pruden. They are popping out at me, a Deborah Pruden. I don't know if Deborah Pruden feels like having a reading. There also is someone coming out at me, is a Cindy. I don't know, Cindy doesn't have a last name, it just says Cindy. I can hear okay. The guides are blinking on those two ladies, but I don't know, Deborah, does Deborah want a reading?
She said yes.
Okay, cool. So why don't we just bring Deborah up? They're just saying Deborah, Deborah, Deborah. So we'll see what they want to say to Deborah. I'm hearing some messages. Thank you. I have no idea. They just want to talk to you and they're giving me some numbers. I often blink in codes and numbers and messages from the other side. And because I can't see you.
Okay. Hi.
Do you know about me or at all? Or
I have not met you yet.
okay. Hi, I'm Kimberly Meredith.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome. I do readings. I hear from the guides. I'm getting information to you about the number 8. They're telling me that something may have happened to you about 8 months ago.
That would be January.
They're telling me that something around 8 months ago, there had something that may had come through the energy of the Holy Spirit, God, a shift in your life, big shift about 8 months ago, so around January.
I'm trying to think.
If you don't know, yeah, go ahead.
I'm just trying to think what was going on in January. I'm not. Lots of things happened during this year that were.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, I do know exactly what it is.
Yeah. Okay. You want to share it with us? That's fine.
Oh, I made the decision to retire. My husband lost his job and we decided to both retire, and I'm leaving my career of 25 years.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to.
Okay. Yeah. So when I was going across the whole chat, they were saying you 8888 infinity, and they were saying the Holy Spirit was coming through, and they were saying that this was good. So the Holy Spirit, God, good, good, good. They're also telling me, so I'm going to go in some sequences of events and information they want to give you. So they were saying the 8 and good, God. So I'm glad that you're in tune with your life and that. And they're also telling me some information medically about you. Is that okay that I announce that?
Sure.
Great. They're telling me that maybe there's some a little bit of weakened immune going on in your body. I don't know if you know about that or not. Could be going on with you.
I don't feel any different other than my shoulder hurts, but.
Okay. Well, this could be a long time ago or currently happening, or you may not even know it's happening.
Yeah, I don't feel poorly in any way other than like I said, my shoulder hurts often.
Okay. Do you want me to finish the scan on you, and I can just call out some things my guides are finding that know what's going on?
I'll let you do what you want to do. I'll let you take it. I've never had this done before.
Yeah. So I'm a pretty, that's what I do for a living. I just do medical mediumship scans through people's bodies like all day long. And sometimes people know what's going on. Sometimes they don't know what's going on. Sometimes it's something you were born with, or sometimes they later on go get it checked out by their doctor. So when I'm reading you right now, they're saying something happened around your mouth, a tooth. Like yesterday, I knew the guy chipped his tooth like a couple days ago. So I just knew. I knew he had a root canal. I knew he had brain tumor. I knew his knee was torn. So they're saying to me something around your mouth they don't like has gone on or went on with you on the side of your jaw. Maybe it was a long time ago. So this could be something just happening. And so they're just going something over on the left side of your jaw over and over again. They don't like something there. If you sit up a little bit straighter and put your throat back, they're blinking around the left side of your jaw and then going down. It's sort of bizarre, but they're just like going, we don't like something happening on the left side of the jaw going down to the side of her thyroid and into the shoulder. All
Okay.
that. And then I'll just finish the whole read.
Yeah.
And then they're going also down the whole side of your arm into your hand. And then they're also going down. Also, the guides are going down into your, at some point, maybe your hip or your knee maybe had, this could be like a long time ago, maybe something had happened to your ankle or circulation. They're telling me circulation. I keep hearing circulation going on. And then also they want to go back up to your mouth again.
Yeah, I mean, you want to know what the mouth thing is?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
this.
I mean, it's remarkable that you say that, but when I was 16 years old, a dentist drilled through the side of my jawbone and I lost a tooth. And I've never replaced it. And it's right there on the left. And there's a hole there in my mouth. Yeah.
I mean, this is like, to me, this is like playing Jeopardy. I mean, I love doing this stuff. I go back and forth with my clients and we find it, it's not, like, I mean, I don't want Kelley and Cheryl to laugh, but this is what I do. We go back and forth and find out what's going on. And then when you say, the shoulder, everything is connected. The teeth are connected to the thyroid is connected to the shoulder, the neck, the C2, C3, everything is connected. So it's like playing that game, the elbow is connected to the shin bone. So everything is all connected. And when we fix one thing, we fix the other. So they are saying that some of this is connected and some of it does need to be, you do need to have a little bit more of an immune boosting. So because these are mini reads, I can't get into too much of what I can recommend to boost the immune system to help the shoulder, but there are some things that I would recommend.
Okay.
The other thing I want to say as I scan across your body is they are going over and over again about your hips for some reason. Did anything ever happen to your hips and your low back?
I mean, I just attribute it to old age. Everything aches a little bit, kind of a thing, but no major thing.
Okay. And then tell us about your shoulder. What happened with your shoulder?
I can't, like if I put my arm straight out, it shakes. It's in pain, Advil, icing almost every day. And it happened right after I got my COVID shot. So I just associated it with that. The pain in the shoulder never went away.
Right.
And,
That's why the guides are blinking to me 8 months ago. I don't know when you got the shot, but they keep blinking 888, and they keep blinking your immune system needs to be boosted. They're telling me you need a more aggressive kind of water, something with no plastic. I'm not sure if you do filtered water, but they are telling me also something about your teeth and what kind of toothpaste you're using. What is the toothpaste you're using?
I don't even know. I don't know. I actually don't even know.
Yeah. So something with no fluoride, drinking water that has no plastic in it, is really great. Vitamins. I know, I don't want to sit here and go back and forth. Oh no, I'm not immune suppressed. But even if you have the vaccine, we still need to make sure that we're boosting our immune system. Mm-hmm. I'm really glad that you were able to let me and be open to do a medical mediumship review on you. And the other thing is that it's important to right now, especially during these times of these COVID and these Delta and other things that are coming upon us in the world, because we need to make sure, whether we're vaxxed or we're not vaxxed, that we are knowledgeable about all the things that are out there to help us right now to stay healthy and boost our immune system, and understand that there are so many alternatives to being aware and to grab the best alternatives. And so the guides are just saying to you, you don't need to suffer in pain. It's not about aging. There are so many things that we can grab to help us, and to know that fluoride is not the best thing for us right now.
Okay.
Water, especially. So do you want to just tell us real quick what kind of water you drink?
We just moved and the water's really hard here. And I just bought the Brita system because in our other home we had a full filtration system. So I'm just filtering it with Brita. So just plain old tap water.
Yeah, is it a plastic Brita or a regular?
It is a plastic Brita. And we've been getting rid of plastic in other areas.
Yeah.
My daughter-in-law has got me doing that and just going with silicone or glass.
So we can put in that, maybe Brianna can put in the chat that there is a steel Brita and there's rain shower, which is a really great filtering system. And you could always switch your Brita out for the steel Brita, and that's even better for you. Okay. I see this as a really positive scan for you. And the guides are saying you could do Tom's toothpaste. Anyone out there listening? There's significant amount of research that by eliminating fluoride from your body, you're boosting your immune system already 95%, which is so rocking cool. Okay, and your neck, you could use Ormus cream, you could use silica gel. So this is really amazing. Yeah, so I am feeling that you had a little bit of shift from maybe the shot, and then maybe getting the drinking water, and also putting a shower filter where you're breathing in good steam.
Oh, okay.
That would be really great. Yeah, really cool. And then the shift of you moving was really great. They're saying that was really positive to move.
Wasn't at the time. So, but yeah, we're getting used to it.
Yeah, it is now. So maybe just a couple of those little tips might really help. And then the last tip I want to say is getting a really great probiotic in your body.
Okay. Writing all this stuff down.
Yeah, and we can put in the chat a probiotic for you, which is called You Gut This, which is a great probiotic. It's at Whole Foods. And that is, I have a lot of clients that are going through these things, and and this is one that I know, and I don't sell any of this stuff. This is just me being a nerd and researching lots of things and having great feedback from people. And You Gut This, and it's that there's so many probiotics, but this is a really great probiotic.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm done speaking, and the guides are done for right now. We really want to wish you so much love and light and happiness.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Nice surprise. Thank you so much.
That was lovely, Kimberly.
Thank you.
That was really lovely. So everyone, I'll be doing a reading now, and I'm going to bring someone through. And once again, raise your hands, and Brianna, who's working behind the scenes, is going to be helping me bring someone forward for you. But let me just bring some information through first, and then raise your hand. Sorry, if it means something to you, if you can take this information. I do feel a gentleman coming through, and I feel like I have a name, Brian. So I'm not sure if that's his name or he's talking about a Brian, but I do want to know that this gentleman I'm bringing through was an Eagle Scout, is what I'm hearing. So I feel like he's someone's son on the call, but I just want to open that up. Now, if he may not be your son, but you know someone, it may be your friend's son. So I always want to say, just be open to the experience. We let the spirit world bring through the information. So if you can understand most of that information or all of it, just go ahead and raise your hand. I see Pamela raised her hand. Oh, No one raised their hand. Okay. I want to keep bringing this through. I feel like I have, oh, there she is again. Okay. Pamela, I'm just going to allow you to talk, and I don't know if I can bring you on screen or not, or Brianna, if you can help me with that, please, but I'd love to meet you, Pamela. Hi, Pamela. And I'll wait for you to come on. And what information can you take, please? Hi, Pamela.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you beautifully.
Okay. So my son is Brian, and he had an extremely close relationship with my husband, his father.
Okay.
Not too sure how much else you want to know.
That's fine. You know, I felt Eagle Scout. Would you understand that? Or being part of some club when he was younger, please?
Would that be Brian or my husband?
Well, I feel like I have Brian here. Is your husband crossed over too, please?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm hearing now. I'm hearing that energy is expanding as I keep talking. And okay, very good. So could you understand that then with your husband, please, being part of a club or something like this is what I'm hearing. I just want to keep on talking about eagles and a club.
No clubs. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Let me just keep working because I feel like I have. And was there some, and your husband, I'm sorry, did your son pass away first, please? Did
No.
Brian leave first? Okay, your husband left first. Let me just work with Brian then, because I feel this excitement starting to build, Pamela. Would you understand there's an important date right around now, please?
Yes.
Because I think Brian is coming through a little bit stronger than your husband at this moment. Not that your husband's not here, but Brian wants to get through, and that you think about him every day. And is there something that you wear of his too, please, or you have something on or with you, please?
This is my husband, Brian.
Hey, that's
yeah. I'm sorry. I know
fine.
you probably want yes, no, and I don't know, but Brian is very alive.
That's fine. I'm sorry, your son is alive.
Brian.
Your son's name is Brian, but you have a gentleman on the other side. I'm sorry, I'm misunderstanding it. And you can be calm and you can be comfortable and relaxed. I'm good with the conversation. I want to put you at ease. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry, your husband has passed. Is it his birthday, please, right around now? There's definitely an important date right around now.
Yes, 2 days ago was the 1-year anniversary of his passing.
Okay, very good. And thank you. Would he have passed suddenly, please? Am I in a sudden passing?
Very.
And I am hearing regret, regret, regret. I don't know. Can you understand that, please? Okay, so we have you. I know I'm with you. I have you. I feel you. Everyone is feeling this energy. I feel the bride to be is what he's talking about. Like, were you and your husband like soul? I feel like soulmates together forever, feeling the bride to be. You guys were really quite a couple in the heyday, is what he says, right? We were in the heyday. Look, I don't think you guys were at home much because you're out and about and you're social, and that's what he's bringing through to me. I want to say I keep hearing some friction with him and his son, though. Does that make sense? Feeling like animosity, or I think that's maybe why, because there's a little bit of an apology there that he wants to make. There's a little bit of a uneasiness around that.
Only if he knew that Brian is not vaccinated and is
Okay.
a Democratic resistor.
Yes, is he?
He would be very upset.
I'm sorry about that. I know your husband's here, and he tells me he comes to you a lot. He tells me he comes to you a lot and that you're writing about him. So I don't know if you're writing a journal, if you're writing a book, but you're writing about him, and he wants you to know that he knows that. All right. He tells me that he's a very good dresser. Look, he's very, now your husband's very politically aware too, please, very politically informed, and very worldly informed too. I want to say, I feel like I have someone who likes to read, who wants to know what's going on in this world right now. Also, I feel him to be a caregiver. So I feel like he would have been appreciated here on this planet. Like, I know a lot of people looked up to your husband, is what I'm feeling. I do feel that there's that sense of humor starting to come through. It feels like you got his little quirks or his little gibs. I want to say there's something about the lips or the cheeks. I don't know if there's something really cute about him having like dimples or something, but I'm right here in this part of my face. Do you understand that, please?
Yes, I do.
He's actually quite adorable, right?
He's fantastic. He's the best. Yeah.
Truly, and heart of gold is what I hear. And I feel him to be very modest too, right? So here we are complimenting him, and he's a little shy and being modest with me, just playing now. But he wants to take me to a picture in your house where there's this beautiful picture, and I feel like it's of you and him. It could be a picture of the family, but I just want to say it feels like it was like a portrait. I don't know if you understand that. Can you take that, please?
Yeah, well, there are lots of photos
Okay.
of us and family. Yeah.
I want to leave you with his love, and because he says he's with you each and every day, and he's with you every moment, and he's trying to draw out this moment because he's very romantic. He likes, let's draw out this moment, Cheryl. Let's keep going and make this. And he says you have his strength. You have his strength. And that you have learned how to carry on, and you've had to do the finances and put them in the right place and do all of this stuff. And he's like, I used to do that. I used to manage or, keep things, but you have learned how to make the most of it. Okay. So I know that I'm just going to leave you with that. He is, what an adorable and what a beautiful spirit that we can bring through tonight, Pamela, your husband. So just many wishes to you. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Cheryl. So beautiful.
you.
So I'm going to read now. So if you want to spotlight me, Brianna, and then put Cheryl, take her off the spotlight. And that way, thanks. All right. So it's been so beautiful so far tonight. So I just feel so amazing. The energy is amazing. We have such a beautiful audience. Thank you, everybody. And that was just such a beautiful reading, Cheryl, and such a beautiful healing that you did, Kimberly. I actually am taking some of that to heart. I'm going to go get that probiotic for myself because I need a good one like that. So thank you. I'm always buying different brands and not liking them. So I'm hoping I'm going to love that one. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I am just going to see who is here. I actually have two people coming in right now. I'm going to start with the woman. I know I've got a mother coming forward. I've got somebody's mom. I know she's sassy. She's funny. She's got a big personality. She's full of energy. And I feel like the life of the party. And I know that you would have been really close with your mom. She would have, got under your nerves a little bit because all moms do, but you guys had a lot of fun together and you would have laughed together a lot. And your mom was more than just your mom. She was your buddy. Like you guys had so much fun together. So I know that I'm connecting with somebody's mom. I also feel like she is over there with her, I want to say her husband. So I feel like I've got mom and dad coming through together, but mom's the outgoing one and mom's the one that's coming forward. But I know she's with a husband and he's with her. So I have to say, maybe this is her husband, not your dad necessarily, but I feel like you would know both of them. I'm not sure, or dad's just a little bit more quiet than mom and he's letting her do all the talking. So if anybody can understand that, go ahead and raise your hands and I'm going to keep going. Oh gosh, a lot of hands raised. I hope I didn't even see any of these till just now. So I'm going to keep going. I know that this mom, she was somebody that would have spoke her mind, but she's also somebody that wasn't ever rude. So she definitely spoke her mind, but she also said it in a loving way. So if you said something that maybe, or you were doing something that maybe she just didn't like, she was going to let you know, but in a really loving way where you didn't feel offended in any way. That's the kind of personality she had. I also feel like you would be one of like many children, because I feel like there's a handful of kids. So 4 or 5 kids in the family. So if you can understand that, keep your hand raised. If not, lower your hand. And I also feel that there would be somebody in the family with a name like Jimmy or James. Now, I don't know if this is father or if you have a sibling or what, but I know there's a connection to mom with this name Jimmy or James, or I know Jimmy, James, those are all like the same name, kind of spirit gives them to me. Jimmy, James, there would be a connection to that in the family, either in spirit or alive. I'm not sure which. So if anybody can still understand that, I'm asking spirit to give me details to kind of narrow this down to get to one person. And would you also understand mom? You know, I feel like she would have been home for a long time, but later in life, she would have had a job. She would have had a career that she's very proud of. It's like she started her career later in life and she was very smart. Your mother was actually a very intelligent lady. But she loved being a mom and she wanted to put her family first and she put her career second. Like that came later in life. Would anybody understand this still? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who've raised their hand. So if you all understand this, Linda, Cindy, Deborah, Martha, Joan, and Joanne, and Gwendolyn, keep your hands raised. If your hand is raised by accident, please lower it just so I can find out where I'm really at. Okay, so I'm going to ask spirit to give me more defining information. You all understand a mom in spirit, you understand a father in spirit, you understand somebody with the name James or Jimmy in the family, either alive or in spirit. Is this correct, everybody? So if that's the case, if you understand all that information, keep your hand raised. So, wow, I can't believe all of you guys understand that. So let me get more information. Oh, no, you don't need to do that, Brianna. You want to do that? Okay, go ahead and lower everybody's hands and ask them to raise them again. Yeah, just in case. Let's see. Because we have 7 people. So if you understand that information, raise your hand again. So make sure I got all the people. Okay. So 6 of them. Thank you. 7 of them. All right, we will keep going. We're back to 7. All right, because I want to get with the right person. So I'm asking spirit to give me details. So I'm looking for somebody who would have had an ice cream incident yesterday, because spirit's talking about you having something with ice cream. Either you had a big ice cream dessert or you got ice cream on something when you were eating it. But I feel like there's an incident with ice cream either yesterday or the day before. If you can understand having an incident with ice cream in the last couple of days, spirit's like using that. I'm asking him, give me details of the person I'm with. Okay. So so we're down to 6 people. All right, ice cream. So I need more information. Let me keep going. Hold on, because I have too many people and I should narrow this down to at least 1 or 2. So I know that mom, as I connect with her, she's coming through, and I know that her passing would have been an illness. I do feel like mom would have passed after your father. I feel like your father passed first, mom passed second. Now, if you can understand that, keep your hand raised. If not, lower your hand, please. Okay, so we're down to 3. And mom would have had an illness. Like, I want to say, I feel like I'm having trouble with my lungs. So I don't know if this is cancer or lung issues, but I'm going to my chest. So it could be lung or hearts, but that's where I'm at. She's showing me that area. So if you can understand that, dad passed first, you understand the Jimmy or the James, you have mom and dad in spirit, and you're one of 4 or 5 kids. Keep your hand raised. If not, lower your hands. Thank you. So I actually feel very drawn to Joanne Gonzalez, and I'm just going to ask you to come up, and I want Joanne Harmeyer and Renee to listen in, please. Okay. And I'm just going to ask you to unmute and show your video, Joanne, and hopefully we can spotlight you. I don't know if you could spotlight her, Brianna. Awesome. Thank you. Hi, Joanne.
Hi.
Do you understand everything so far?
Yes, I do.
Okay, awesome. You're a little frozen up, but I hear you just fine. Just so you know, you can turn your video off if you want. It's up to you. But it looks like the video is not working for you right now. Sometimes that happens when our internet's slow. So when I connect with her, and you understand having ice cream in the last couple of days or something funny with ice cream?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And so everybody else, if you can understand this, there are these things called piggyback. So listen in and you can take the message. But I do feel like I'm with Joanne Gonzalez because I feel like they're taking me right to her. So, and you understand the name Jimmy or James. Now, is that somebody that's alive in the family, or is it somebody in spirit as well?
It's somebody, one of my siblings.
Okay.
His name is Jesse.
Jesse. Okay, that's close enough. Do you have an uncle in spirit as well on mom's side or dad's side?
Oh, yes, on both sides.
Both sides. Okay, yeah. So it's a big family. There's a big family over there.
Huge.
And your mom, I feel like, was, when in her time, was kind of like the one that brought everybody together, that got everybody laughing, and that loved to have a good time. And you guys had so much fun together. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And your mom was funny. She was very down to earth, very casual. She liked to be, happy and comfortable. She didn't care about all the crazy, extravagant things. It was like more about family was everything. Do you understand that with her?
Yes.
But she's also got a natural beauty. She's a very simple beauty. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And would you also understand, I feel like she would have had a job later in life, like family first, but then later in life, she had a job, something she was really proud of. Do you understand this?
I don't know on that one.
Okay, that's fine. So did she watch the grandkids?
Yes.
Okay, I kind of feel like she feels like that was her job.
Yes.
And she was very proud of that because she loved her grandchildren, I feel, just as much
Yes.
as she loved her kids. And are you one of 4 or 5, or is it actually 5 or 6?
I'm one of 4.
Okay, and then is there 6 grandkids or more grandkids in
Oh,
that?
there's more.
Okay, but 6 of them, I feel like she would have watched at one time, sometime at one point in her life.
Correct. Mhm.
Okay, because she's talking about all the kids. Like, she was great with the kids. She wore them out. So when you guys came to get your kids, they were all tired. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And they were always so well behaved for her. Like, she was so good with them. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And I feel like she's so proud of like everybody in the family, but she's also so proud of like the grandkids. And I feel like there's even now her great grandchildren. Would you understand this?
Oh, yes.
And
Mhm.
so she's just like she's this proud, person of this big matriarch, this big family she created. Of course, she didn't create it by herself. She's laughing, but she's
Right.
like, that we created, but she's so proud of it and the way that everybody sticks together and you guys still communicate. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So she just sends love out to the whole family. But I feel like you and her were very close, and she wants to thank you so much because I feel like you would have been the one helping, taking care of her at the end of her life. Do you
I
understand
did.
this?
Mhm.
And was she on oxygen?
Yes, in the end.
Thank you. Because was there something going on with the lungs, or was there a lung infection at the end?
She had what do you call embolism?
COPD? Oh, okay. And thank you. That can be it. Because I feel like she's taking me right here, but I couldn't quite understand. So I
Right.
just know like it's like it hurts and it was hard to breathe. So that would be the embolism. Thank you. And was her passing, because I feel like she wanted to pass in her home, but was it actually at the hospital? Did it not happen at home?
It happened at home.
Oh, it did happen at home. But before she passed at home, then had she previously just been in the hospital for a visit?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Correct.
Because I feel like she's thankful that it happened at home, then is what she's saying. So she wants you to understand that. So she's just like, thank you for being there for her. And she's so sorry that it was so difficult for you, because I know emotionally it took a big toll on you, she says. Do you understand this?
Yes.
And she wants you to know she's with you always. She's watching over you. And is there somebody named Peter?
Yes.
Who's Peter? Because she was
My
talking about Peter.
my cousin.
Is he not doing so well right now? Or is there something going on with him? Or is he in spirit with her?
No, he is I don't know if he's not doing well.
Okay, but he's still alive, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I do feel like she's sending a lot of love to him. So I feel like Peter, she wants you to reach out to Peter, okay? Because I feel like Peter's going through something. So
Oh.
she wants Peter to know she's sending him love. She's sending him love. She's watching over him. This is your cousin, Peter, right?
Right.
And did his mother just recently pass?
No, his mother's been gone a while.
Oh, okay, so maybe his mom's coming through, your aunt. to
Oh,
send
okay.
love to her son. Okay. So I'm just
Right.
going to let you know that. There's a huge family, man. We're just like, they're all popping in and they're beautiful. So I just want you to
Yes.
know that they love you very much. And I feel like you're very connected to this love on the other side, but I also feel like you're very much protected by the angels as well as your family. Do you understand this? Are you somebody
Yes.
that's really connected or believes in angels?
Oh, yes.
Because I feel this angelic realm just surrounds you with love, because you're like an earth angel, they keep saying. So I feel like you're somebody who's always giving back to everybody in the family and others in your friend group and things. That you're always helping and taking care of everyone. Do you understand this?
Yes.
So
Mhm.
they're all kind of trying to support you and guide you and love you. But I also feel like the big message from mom is like, don't forget to go have fun and take care of you and laugh, because you used to laugh a lot more, she says. Do you understand this?
Yes.
She's like, go have fun, go make yourself laugh. Don't be so serious all the time. Everything's going to work out. Stop worrying. So I feel like that's what she wants you to remember, not to worry so much. I feel
Right.
like your mom, when she got stressed, the two of you would laugh about things instead to kind of calm down. So she's like, find your laughing partner in the family.
Right. Right.
She's like, don't forget that. That's the best stress reliever. And so she's really just trying to bring that laughter to you. And I keep seeing butterflies with your mom. So do you have a garden?
No, I don't. But I haven't seen any butterflies lately.
Okay, so if it's not butterflies, then it's dragonflies, because I know it's flying around. Butterflies or dragonflies. Do you understand that?
Yes, you know what? I do.
Okay, because she's showing me that. She just tries to bring you lots of little signs to let you know she's around. But I keep seeing the butterfly and the dragonfly, but I'm also seeing hummingbirds. So I don't know if you have a hummingbird feeder or if you've seen hummingbirds around the neighborhood or something, but I feel like she's talking about a hummingbird. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm going to leave you with the hummingbird. Pay attention. All right.
Okay.
All right. Sending you so much love, Joanne. Okay. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
You're welcome. God bless you.
Thank you.
Beautiful reading.
Thank you. So if you want to put me back over there. Thanks. You can yeah. You can just put Kimberly at spotlight and me and Cheryl in the background. So because Kimberly's going to work now. Thank you, Brianna.
So we're sending so much love to everybody today. Because we know that people need support right now, love and health and healing. And I see some people that put in the chat that health reading. So I'm going to look for those right now. I'm guided towards a couple ladies. I'm getting some energy feelings towards Barbara and Martha and Josephine. So let's see. Did Barbara have a reading already? I was wondering. I thought Barbara was up already, maybe. I don't know if Barbara had, no, okay. So Barbara, because it said Barbara can't, okay. Martha and Josephine Sanders. So why don't I do the reading on Barbara? Let's see. Bring Barbara. If Barbara would like a reading. If she says no, that's okay, then I'll go to Martha.
She said yes.
Okay, great. So we'll bring Barbara up and then I'll start giving some information to Barbara. Take her, bring her on camera.
I'm trying here.
Okay, great. Hi, Barbara.
Hi. I'm having a computer problem. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay. We'll wait for you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Barbara. Have you ever done a reading with me or seen me do readings?
I've seen you, but I've not done a reading with you.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming on to our For Earth Angels.
Thank you very much.
Someone said they're Eagles fans. Maybe we'll start having angel fans. Just kidding.
Thank you very much.
I saw that out there. Yeah. Thank you, bless you. I'm getting some information about you, and they're saying something about 20 years ago. 20 years ago. They're saying something about that long ago. They're going back, way back. They're saying something like 20 years ago. I know it's funny, my guides like to go in numbers. So they like to go back in numbers sometimes. So they're saying about 20 years ago, okay? And they're telling me 20 years ago, something happened, and they're linking it to something physical and emotional.
Yes, you're right.
And the physical, emotional caused the physical. And so now if you sit up for a second and breathe, connecting yourself to the angels, because we're with the angels today. We're all, it's our class, you know, everything's about the angelic realm. And they're connecting this to the angels and around your, I want to say, I'm picking up kind of around your heart and your breast area, which is interesting. And also your intestinal tract and your uterus.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, all in that area, and the divine feminine too. Energy in the left side of the body. And we'll get to all of that in a minute, connecting to you about that energy. So they're saying they want to heal you. They want to help you to be 100% healed, breaking a cord with whatever happened 20 years ago. I don't know if that's still lingering in your mind.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Go ahead and tell us.
I met my twin flame 26 years ago. We're trying to get it together finally because, like, my brother died 11 years ago. He had a wife that he had to deal with only 1 year because, well, they were only together 1 year. And then it was a son to raise, and now we're trying to make it happen. And I have parents in their hundreds and 90s, so does he. We're working on it. And so I have a fibroid that was quite huge on the outside of my uterus, and my uterus lining got thick. So yeah, and I'm on this diet with him. I lost 55 pounds, he lost 100. We're on the keto diet for 1.5 years, but we're cross country. So yeah, we've been in touch the whole time. But yes, I had physical problems because we're really in love. We were supposed to be together a long, long time ago.
Yeah. And also it's affecting your thyroid. It's like they're blinking around the thyroid a little bit and around your glands around the breast for some reason. It's like going around the chest or lung and around something with the hormones going on. And of course you've got the fibroid thing in the uterus happening, but it's really connected to this love that's been going on over the years ago thing happening too.
I know, we're trying. He came to California, and then he ended up seeing his family, his parents and son, and missed me. And I'm like, he planned 4 weeks vacation with Christmas with me. And I'm like, he came here and didn't see me. So now I was doing the ruins and my crystals, and he's got to say sorry, and just, we're supposed to get together. We were going to live together Christmas. It just didn't work out because of COVID. So we're trying here.
Yeah, this COVID thing, you know, it's really putting a damper on here. Yeah, I know. I've got, you know, clients trying to get in hospital, urgent care, and the hospital's like, go home. Your urgent care, and lovers and soulmates trying to get together. Everything's being like, oh. Yeah, so here's the other thing. So that's the guides. And so when I saw you there, they were going, God, God, God. They were blinking my eyes saying they want to do a reading with you.
Thank you.
A blessing and a healing to you too. And calming down that divine feminine energy. And when I say that, that means, I don't know if you've ever done any work with the divine feminine and the masculine before. And you said you ruins, and I don't know if you like crystals.
Yes, I do. I'm doing them now.
Yeah. And I see the rose quartz being drawn to you, the selenite, and knowing that when you call in those crystals and you call in the divine feminine, which is related to the calmness and the gentleness of the Holy Spirit, and you project the positive energy on the relationship and letting go and being more in the divine feminine, and releasing that the energy of the masculine, which is the controlling, and then you release that side of the body, then the energy of the divine feminine is able to just be more calm and relaxed. Then I feel the soulmate will just be easier drawn to you, and the path will be calm, and it will be moving into the direction that you want easier.
Thank you. No, he has Crohn's disease also, and he takes Humira. So, you know, I had him on herbs from this lady from Stanford, and he's more into Western medicine, and I'm not into that part. I'm into Eastern.
What I'm saying about you, Barbara, and not him right now,
Okay, sorry.
the more that you're working from your divine feminine energy,
Sure.
the more that the divine feminine on the left side of the body will be healed and balanced. And what my guides are saying is they're feeling you're working more from the masculine side of your body.
You're right.
And the masculine side of the energy is more of the pushing and the trying and making things work and pushing it out and vocally being aggressive. And I don't know if you feel that you do that sometimes.
Because I take care of parents that are 100 blind, and my mom's 90 and she's deaf. So yes, I have to do a lot of controlling because I'm the only kid left. So
Right.
I'm working on, that's why I'm taking your classes on the 3D to 5D, because I'm trying to do what you're telling me. Every week I'm taking classes with you.
Thank you.
So I'm trying.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then so when you do a lot more self-care and you balance the masculine and feminine, then the left side of the body, I feel, will start to heal. The fibroid will start to shrink. And of course, there's foods to eat and things that you can drink. And I could do that in a private session even. I don't know if we've had one
Sure.
before.
Sure.
But-
No, we haven't.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to explain, I think a lot of people in the world right now are forced to live more in a third dimensional world where they feel like they have to be more aggressive and they have to work for more of the masculine side. But what's happening, which is really cool, is we are in ascension, we are in awakening, and we are learning that we can do the same thing, but live more in a divine feminine energy and live more in a softer, kinder, loving way. And you are that. You are a beautiful, amazing, loving woman. And don't feel that you have to work from that energy. You can work from a balanced masculine, feminine energy.
Thank you. I'm starting to swim. I haven't swam in like 40 years. So my friend is helping me, you know, swim, and that's a good thing. So I'm walking and I'm
And
trying.
Yeah, and I feel like the man, the soulmate, is going to work out with you. And even if he is having an energy pull and not feeling good, this energy can be healed. This ailment that he has can be healed as you're being healed. You both can move into the fifth dimension together and have a healing together. You both can mirror each other in this fifth dimensional ascension and be healed.
Thank you. I
Exactly.
really appreciate it. Thank you, Kimberly. I
Yeah.
appreciate your kindness. You're really good. I know that.
Does that make sense to you, that when you learn the moving out of a third dimensional eating and a third dimensional fear and worry and disease, and you move into the fifth dimensional awakening of eating and living organically, and then finding those ways and embracing the divine feminine, that you both can move in this journey, and it's so cool.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I
Thank
love
you very much. I love you too. Thank you very much.
Namaste.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Being aware of that balance and going back into that honoring your divine grace with the Holy Spirit.
Thank you very much. Love you. God bless. Thank you.
Thanks.
That was beautiful.
It was very beautiful.
We all
Kimberly.
felt that.
That was
Kimberly.
great. Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, I'll put a couple of things in the chat that I feel you could also do. So Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. So you're up, Cheryl, right?
you. Thank
Okay.
you. I do want to begin just by thanking everyone for being here tonight. There's so much love and healing, and I think a lot of us are receiving these gifts. So thank you so much for Kimberly and Kelley being here tonight. So I do feel I have both mother and father coming through this evening. And I do feel that I feel like when your mother passed, it put you on your spiritual path. And I feel like I might be working with a fellow intuitive or a fellow medium. And your mother, I know that she loved you very much and she feels kind of hard on you. At least I want to say she was very much in your life, but it's always with love, right? And I'm getting a sense that you're writing a book about her or the family. So if you are in our audience tonight and you can understand that, please raise your hand. Because I feel right now I have mom specifically who passed. I do feel it was from an illness, but also I feel like it was kind of sudden. But if you can understand that, and it feels like it helped you get on the path and that you're writing about it in some way. So hi, Gwendolyn, can I go ahead and ask you to come on screen, and I'll let Brianna help bring you on screen, please, because I feel that I just want to connect with you because your mom is here. Hi, Gwendolyn. We'll be on
Hello.
in just a second. Hi there. There she is. Hi,
Hey.
dear. Hey. Can you understand that information with your mother?
Yeah.
And that I just want to say she's a tough one. You know, she was tough, but it was always with love.
Yes.
And hands-on. Your mother is hands-on mother, you know? Is that
Yeah.
right? And she always wants to
Yes.
be in your business kind of thing, you know? Always wants to
Yes.
know how you are. And did that put you on your path? Is that right? Or that's when you kind of started really looking into it, please?
I started looking into it when she passed, and then several other people.
Yep. And then also, are you writing that book, or are you writing something about her and the family, please?
Yes, I'm journaling.
Perfect. And
Put
are you
information
also,
down for my kids.
wait, oh, you are. Oh, fantastic. Are you also
Yes.
doing the 23andMe or the ancestry.com or the genealogy is what I'm feeling?
I've been thinking about doing that.
The family tree, that's what she says. And she's telling me for you to, I feel like she wants you to get it done yesterday. I mean, that's just your mom's energy is like, she's very rambunctious, I want to say. And she has a great smile, and that she has all of her teeth, she says. She got them fixed. Do you understand that, please?
Yes.
There's something around my lower teeth,
Yes.
her lower teeth. And she
Yes.
got that eye looked at. She says, I got that eye looked at. She's very funny, and that she doesn't need glasses anymore is what I'm hearing. But you helped with your mom's, of course, you helped with your mom in her passing. Is that right? I feel like you were with her. And then also after she passes, you're with making the arrangements and things. Is that right, please?
Yes.
Because she's thanking you for that. And your dad is also passed, please, Gwendolyn?
Yes.
His dad feels like he's kind of riding in the back seat, at least for the moment, like he's such a gentleman. He's letting your mom come through first. But I think your dad has his own energy too here. I'm just asking him because he's starting to kind of rev up a little bit and starting to kind of pull in more.
Yes.
He is so funny, your dad. I just want to laugh because your dad's like, I'll tell him what for, you know, like he's gonna really kind of stampede in here. And I think I have a gentle giant with me. That's who I have. Is that right?
Yes.
No, I have just a big bear. I have a big bear with me that I just want to give him a big bear hug. I really get a sense that your father has a lot of, he's actually quite sensible. Like he has a lot of patience, you know, he has a lot of take it one day at a time. I feel like, does that make sense? Like he feels
Yes.
like he's the grounding of the family. He's the one that grounds the family and anchors the family.
He would say, let it go.
Let it go. There we are. And you have a t-shirt of his or something, or you have a t-shirt of his, please.
Yes. Yeah.
I think he wore t-shirts a lot because he's talking about the heart pounding. I don't know if you have a t-shirt with a heart on it, but it's like
Yes.
some t-shirt that's super. He loves this stuff that we're doing. I got to tell you. And he keeps it real simple. Your dad, he's like, I just love this stuff, but everybody loves him. I get a sense that he left you to your own life, but he always was very much in your life. He says, he always tried to give you your privacy with respect, but he always wanted to know what you're up to.
Yes.
I just feel him always put his kids. And is there something about the number 6, like 6 kids or 6 in the family, or?
There are 6 kids. Yes.
Okay. So he's always like putting the kids first. He says he's got his hair back. He's like combing his hair or brushing his hair or something like that. I don't know if you understand that. I feel like he had a beard at one time too. He's showing me a little bit of gruff here or something like this.
Yes.
Gruff or scruff, he doesn't really make a big deal out of it. He is so fun to joke around with, your dad. I just feel like I want to, hang out with them and go fishing too. Is he a fisherman, please?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I just want to
trips of fishing.
What's that again?
Many trips of fishing.
Many trips of fishing. Okay. Well, I think that's where you're going to find your dad in heaven. Like he's with the family, but he's not too far away. I feel like he's in the lake with the boat, like he can see everybody and he's waving at us. But,
Yeah.
that's his little piece of heaven right there, right?
Yes. Yes.
He wants to tell you that you're going to be all right. So I don't know if you have questions around, health or finances or moving, what have you. He is telling you, look, you're going to be all right, baby girl. And he calls you baby girl. And I just want to tap, you understand that, please?
Yeah.
And he knows that you can't go anywhere without him. You cannot go anywhere without him, please. So I'm just going to leave you with his love. May I just say, is there an important ring that you're wearing right now, please? Is there an important ring that you're wearing?
I just put it in my jewelry box.
Cool.
But I have been wearing it. Yes.
Cool. He's around, and I got to tell you, he makes some noise. So if you ever feel him around, both him and your mom, but I feel like he's a noise maker, and he would have enjoyed like fireworks and that big feeling. So I just want to say, look, your dad is very much around you and he appreciates you so much. I just want to tell you for what you're doing for the family. All right. He just appreciates you so much. Okay. All right, Gwendolyn, I'm going to leave you with that. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Blowing you big kisses. Okay.
Oh, I love him so much. And my mom.
Yes. Thank you again, Gwendolyn. Thank you.
Thank you
for being with us. You're welcome.
That was so beautiful, Cheryl.
Thank you.
I love that. So I'm going to be reading next. Me and Daisy here. My little assistant tonight. She loves to be with me whenever I'm doing readings. It's funny. And she was crying at the door. And she just wants to be in my arms. This is what she does when I do private readings. Sometimes she comes and she either sits in my arms or somebody else's. So I just thought that was really interesting. I do feel like I'm going to be bringing through somebody who either was an animal lover or I'm connecting with somebody who's an animal lover because Daisy likes the animals. And when she's with me, I'm connecting with animals as well as people. But definitely that. Now, I keep hearing the name Jenny. And I know there's one person named Jenny here in the audience. And I just, I don't know, has anybody worked with her yet? No, I don't think we have, right?
I don't believe so.
I do feel really drawn to you, Jenny. So I'm just going to ask you to come up here. I don't always go direct, but I feel like I must. Hi, Jenny.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Would you understand somebody in spirit, right? You have people in spirit, right? Uh-oh. Asked to unmute. There we go. We lost her voice. Hi.
Okay. Hi.
And do you understand somebody? I feel like I've got somebody in spirit that's kind of saying your name over and over and over. And I'm just trying to connect, but would you understand a parent, like a father in spirit, or a father and mother in spirit, maybe?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go with this because I just keep hearing your name over and over and over. Now, if it's not a parent, would you understand somebody who's like a father, or like a father and some, I'm gonna stick with father. Would you understand somebody who's like a father in spirit? Could be a grandfather who's like a dad to you, or an uncle that was like a father to you. Would you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. And would you understand, are you the animal lover, or is he the animal lover? Or both of you animal
Well,
lovers?
I guess it depends on who it is over there, but
I've
I
got somebody
consider
who's
myself an
an
animal
animal.
lover.
Okay, because I know he's coming through. My dog doesn't come to me unless they're the person that's either in spirit's an animal lover, or they're trying to connect with somebody who's an animal lover.
Mm.
She then wants to be in my arm when I do the reading. It's so funny. She's my little helper. Now, if this is somebody who's like a father, but he's a relative though, right? Would you understand this? He's like a blood relative.
Yes.
Okay, like maybe an uncle or a grandfather, something like that. Like he's
Yes.
connected to you. And would you understand, is this uncle then? Is this uncle?
Well, I'm not sure. I do
Okay.
have
So on your
a
father's
grandfather.
side, do you have an
Mhm.
uncle on father's side, or a grandfather on father's side in spirit?
Yes. Do you want me to say which one?
You have both or one?
I have two uncles on my father's side.
In spirit. And one of them you're
Yes.
particularly close with?
Yes, I would say fairly close.
Because that's what I feel like I'm coming through. And would he have had a nickname for you? Did he not call you, your name's Jennifer, right? Or Jenny?
Yeah, I go by Jenny.
Okay. You know what? I keep hearing that song, and I feel like he has a playful personality, like he was kind of a fun uncle and he liked to joke around. Do you understand that with him? And I keep hearing that song, Jennifer Lopez song, Jenny from the Block. So I just feel like he's teasing you, kind of like, not that you have an attitude, but like he's teasing you, you know? Do you understand that about him, that playful side? And he was very sweet. I feel like he's got a good heart. He was a good guy. And that's what he was singing, that song, Jenny from the Block. Like, I can't sing right, but he was singing it in my head. I'm not going to sing for you guys. It's really scary. But he was like singing that in my head, laughing. And then he kept like taking me to your name in the audience. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go here. But he came through with a real protective feeling of you, like a father. And I feel like he's over there with a female as well. Now, if it's not like, if your mother's still here and everything, it's possible that this is his mother, your grandmother, and she was very maternal to everybody. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
And she's kind of a fun lady too. I feel like she's a bit of a character, like they both are. I just feel like they both kind of have a personality, you know?
Well,
And
my grandma, I don't remember as much because I was really young.
okay, but I feel like people would tell you about her. They would tell you
Just
stories. And they were always talking about what a fun lady she was and how she was kind of a character, right?
I don't know so much about the character part, just that she was very, very just sweet and just loved by everybody.
That's what, okay, that's fine. I feel like if you asked around, they're going to tell you, yeah, she was a bit of a character.
Okay.
She has a great personality. She's very loved by everybody because she had like this way of drawing people in. And as I connect with her, I also feel, and the uncle, I just feel like they're really coming through for you because you must be going through a lot right now in your life. And I feel like they're trying to remind you, like, you know, you come from this strong family. Like you come from these people that they've been through a lot and they all survived it and they overcame things, and you've got that in your own DNA, and they want you to remember that. And I do feel like they want you not to worry so much about this. So is somebody in your family not doing so well health-wise or something?
Yeah, actually, my dad.
Okay.
Is
they want to they want to remind you they're with him, they're watching over him, but he's in good hands. I feel like they want you to remember. Okay. And they want you to have faith and know that they're watching over him. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's really important. And who's the dog in spirit? Did somebody have like a lab or like a golden retriever or something, like a bigger, like a medium-sized dog like that?
Not in my immediate family, so I'm
Okay,
not
did your
sure.
grandmother or your uncle have a dog like that? Because somebody's with a big dog. It's like, I want to say medium to big dog, like lab size or golden retriever size, like that size. So I just
Gosh.
feel like they're with this dog. And I feel like
Mhm.
somebody in the family, do you have a sister?
Mhm. Yes.
Did she have a dog that passed in the last, I don't know, 5 to 10 years that she was very close to?
No, no.
Because
A very small dog, yes.
no, this is a
that
bigger
passed.
dog. All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
leave the bigger dog with you. I feel like this is one of those spirit amnesia things, and you're gonna think about it afterwards, and
Okay.
you'd be like, I know which dog she's talking about now, because I just
Yeah.
feel like they want you to know, and I feel like you would know whose dog this is, so you'll figure it out. I know that, but
Well,
definitely,
I had a schnauzer, a miniature schnauzer, but that's like a medium,
yeah,
not
that's
too big.
this is more like, I want to say it's bigger than my dogs. Like schnauzers aren't that big. They were
Right,
like,
same as yours.
yeah, like
Yeah.
they're like 5 to 15 pounds, mine. So yeah, I know that there's a bigger dog over there. I feel like it's, oh, you're married, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And your husband, his mother in spirit?
Mm-mm.
Okay, did she lose a dog? On his side
No,
of the
but
family, who lost the dog? It's on his side of the family.
well, he helped to like bring up a golden
Yeah, it's a golden retriever then.
named
That's
Carmine.
okay. So his golden retriever's hanging out over there with your family. And they all know each other now. So that's what I'm going to say. Because I was like, I don't know whose dog it is, but she'll figure it out. And then they're like, your husband's
I
dog.
would have never, yeah.
Me either.
It was
They
like
had
a
to tell
roommate
me.
situation, you know, like
Yeah.
it was the guys he lived with in college and they kind of all got this dog together.
But the dog
And
loved your husband. He felt like he was your husband's dog, or she. I don't know if it's a guy or girl dog, but definitely felt like he was your husband's dog.
Oh my
So
gosh, he's
just
gonna like
connecting with
lose it
him.
when I tell him that. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys have a dog now, but I feel like this dog's talking about a dog coming into your life. So I'm just gonna leave you that, because they're just trying to bring you lots of love, lots of things to really help you through your difficult time and let you know that, you know, you're gonna get through this. You're strong, and to have faith and know that your dad's in good hands. All right. And I feel like
Okay.
that's really what they wanted to let you know. And they want to bring a smile to your face. They want to bring a smile to your face. I do feel like you very much have a lot of your grandmother in you, even though she died when you were young. She's very much you're a lot like her, as she says. Okay. And one thing that she had a lot of inner strength, and that's you as well. So she's just reminding you. And you also have a huge support system she keeps talking about, not just here, but on the other side. All right. So remember that and know that they're with you. And just, you know, I believe in prayer. So just keep praying. Okay.
Okay.
So just know that the spirit's there with him and you. All right.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Speechless.
Oh, well, I wish everything to be the best. I'm like Daisy waking up now. she's like, I'm done. But
Did her
there's
job.
something about an animal coming your way. So I do
Yeah,
feel
I've
like
been
you
wanting
guys,
a dog.
well, I feel like you're being brought a dog by your husband's dog that passed. And a
Oh
lot
my
of times I do believe that our pets that have passed on, they bring us new animals. I know that my
Mhm.
jet brought me my newest puppy. It was a weird story how I came across the puppy, and I feel like this is what's going to happen with you guys. All right. So I'm going to
That
leave
would
that
be
with
the
you.
biggest. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I wish you the best, Jenny. Thank you.
Thank you
And your
so much.
uncle's
You
teasing you.
too.
He's singing to you. Okay. So
It's Uncle Bobby. Uncle
okay.
Bobby, does that sound true?
Yeah, that sounds true. I just know he's got a funny, he can't sing either, but he's singing. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was the best.
Yeah, he's fun. He wants to make you smile. All right.
I appreciate that.
I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Jenny. All right.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
That was lovely, Kelley.
Thank you. It was an interesting one. I don't usually go that way, but I had to go with it. So.
Yeah, I love your readings, Kelley. They're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So nice. So I have some messages. My turn now, right? Okay, so there's somebody that the guides are going towards. Her name is Darcy. I don't see her last name. I just see Darcy. And if Darcy wants a reading, I feel like the guides want to help Darcy come to get some more information. Does Darcy want a reading from the guides?
Yes, please.
All right, Darcy, do you want to take yourself off the, put yourself on the camera?
Hi,
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good, I'm Kimberly.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, it could be a medical reading if you want.
Sure, we could do that. Or if you said you had some messages, so I'm open to either.
Yeah, most of the messages just come in randomly, like
Okay.
they flow in whatever they're saying to me. I don't really plan much. So they're telling me something about 8 months ago. They're also telling me something about 8 months ago happened to you. I also see like a bright light circling around the crown chakra of your head, that you may have had an encounter with the Holy Spirit, the omnipresent, God, that you may have had maybe something happen to you where it was time for you to leave and they kept you here. So I don't know if it was 8 months ago, 8 years ago, but something keeps saying 888. Also, they're also blinking around once again about oxygen, your brain, over and over again, oxygen, brain, and they're going around your crown chakra, around the back of your head.
Okay.
Does that make sense at all?
The 8 months definitely does. I'm not sure about what the crown chakra could be.
Well, crown chakra relates to your brain.
Okay.
It also relates to God. The crown is the top of your head that goes to the Holy Spirit, and God is just another way of talking about a meridian to your head. Also, I'm getting energy that goes from your heart, your circulation, the carotid artery. So I don't know if you have any issues with your heart or circulation to your heart or your lung.
The only thing I can really think of is just a lot of grief. I lost my son about 2 years ago, so I've always feel a lot of pain in my heart.
Okay. And then I'm also getting some circulation issues with your leg and your ankle and your knee on the left side of your body that goes up to the heart. And even on the right, a little bit on the right too, but mostly on the left side, I'm getting it more.
Yeah, I remember actually I did have like kind of like right on my knee area did actually have a really inflamed vein that kind of like popped out. So that does really make sense.
Which knee was it happening?
I'm sorry?
Knee? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so just probably about like maybe 5 months ago, I had like on my knee. I can't remember which one it was, the right or the left, but one of my veins was quite popped out, and actually had to have antibiotics to like get it to go down again. So
okay. And what are you doing now for your circulation? And do you know what your blood pressure is now?
I have no idea, but I'm sure it's it's elevated just because there's been a lot of stress lately. So
yeah. They're telling me, because I only go with my scanning and my medical mediumship, I only go to areas that they really feel need addressing. I can do a scan up, my sessions are up to 60 minutes. And in the 60 minutes medical mediumship scans, I do every single thing in a person's body. They're very specific and sort of nosy. Okay. So now for the little mini reading I'm doing, they're just going to those particular spots.
Okay.
So on these particular issues on you, they're going underneath your eye, the left eye. They're going on the right side of your jaw, around your teeth. They're going to your thyroid, on the left side of your thyroid. They're saying it's weaker than the right. They're going around your lung. They're going into your knee, where they didn't like that. They're going around your calf. They're going in your gut. They're going in the lung area, a little bit around the heart. They're just saying, and they're not passing the tests. They're going around the crown chakra in the back of your head, meaning like, oh, did she have a surgery at some point? Did she ever have, did you ever get anesthesia? Were you ever in a hospital with anesthesia? Maybe you had not enough oxygen at one point. Something happened there. To me, you need hydration. You need more hydration. So these are just things that I hear. Kimberly,
Yeah.
hydration. It's, I mean, we all have different ways that we work. We all hear things. So I have a whole bunch of scientists that I work with and doctors, and they just talk to me. They're like, hydration, yeah, like that. So these are the things I'm hearing for you.
Okay.
But the good news is, like, sit up straight for a minute, just go, good job. And just hear your angels and just kind of focus and go, I am love and I am light. And just tapping into those beautiful angels all around you. So the good news, like, there's so much good news, like, all around you. When I go to your liver and your kidneys and like all the other parts of your body, you could say, well, you're totally wrong, but I'm not getting I'm just not getting any hits on other parts of your organs.
Yeah, I'm normally pretty healthy. But definitely probably hydration is, drink more water, and definitely.
Yeah. And some people right now are not even getting enough nutrients from spring water or their vitamins. They have to do some IV vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing that right now. They're going into some clinics and they're just doing a little bit of extra glutathione and vitamin D's and other things like that. So from the information that I'm giving you, it seems like you are saying yes on some things, but do you have any questions about what the guides are saying about your mouth? That I keep getting they keep going, no, no, no. And they also are saying some no-nos around your thyroid.
The only thing I can think of is, like, a long time ago, I had like neck surgery done. And I've just done a little bit of work in the dentist and stuff too. So that's the only I can really think of. So
what kind of neck surgery did you do? Because they are blinking it rapidly around your neck.
I had a fusion, C5, C6 fusion in my neck from a car accident.
When you had that car accident, do you want to just tell us before we finish our scan? Do you remember what happened in that car accident? Was it pretty severe, or what happened in that car accident?
Yeah, I remember. I was just driving straight just through a green light, and then someone just turned right in front of me, and I couldn't stop in time, and I just hit them dead on. And then within like an hour or so, I felt like a lot of numbness in my arms and a lot of tingling. And so it just turned out that I had a herniated disc in my neck.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm seeing around your head is the halo and the Spirit of God and the Holy Spirit saved you.
Oh, wow.
That's what they're communicating to me. That it's a true blessing that you're here. And so praise Jesus.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's what they're saying to you. So I don't know, are you involved in mediumship or healing work, or are you a healer, or what kind of work do you do?
I am actually, since my son has passed, I just feel like I've my spiritual side is just completely opened quite a bit. And I actually am kind of looking in and have started to develop some with mediumship and psychic. And then also I am a massage therapist and esthetician. So I am part of like kind of healing people and making people feel good. So
Yeah, and your son is here right now communicating with me too. And he's blinking from the other side nonstop. Like he's just, because how I get communication from the other side is through the fast blinking. And so he's also saying, I'm here, I love you, I'm wanting you to do that work. I want you to do healing, communication, mediumship, and that, not only were you saved by the Holy Spirit through that accident, like how I see the bright light around you, throat. And how long ago did he pass?
He passed just over 2 years ago.
Okay. So this is all a part of you moving forward.
Yeah, no, I totally, I do believe that he's with me, just in a much different way. But actually, I actually believe she had two people come in, but when Kelley actually had that first person, and she had mentioned about the grandfather on the other side, and my dad actually had hip surgery on both of his hips, so he had major mobility issues too. So
yeah, so that's beautiful. Well, thank you for letting me do a reading on you.
yes, thank you so much, and I appreciate your time and you being here today. So
yeah, I definitely would, if you have any pain in your body, definitely, from this reading, you definitely want to keep up your circulation in the left side of your body.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't ignore any circulation issues by wearing circulation socks, and doing silica gel, and we can put it in the chat for you. So we'll do that.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thanks again, very much appreciated. Thank you.
That was awesome, Kimberly. I love that. Yeah. So Cheryl, you're next, right?
I am next.
But Cheryl was talking about doing a double link or a triple link. If you wanted to do that, Kimberly, or do you need a little break after that?
No, let's keep going. Yeah.
We were just going to do, like, she's going to connect with somebody and then I'm going to try to connect with who she's connecting with. So, and then you could also try to do that. We can all kind of give them a little bit of something.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll let you start it off, Cheryl. Okay. And
I'll start it off. So
yeah.
Go ahead, Kelley.
Oh, I was just saying, Brianna, just keep us all spotlighted. And then when we find our sitter, we'll just bring them up here with us and spotlight them too. Okay, Brianna? All right, go for it, Cheryl.
I do feel I have someone with me. I do feel that this was an overdose. They passed from a drug overdose. I do feel I'm with a gentleman, a male, and I do feel that the motorcycles are important. I felt like also guitars were important. And then I felt skateboards were important, and I keep hearing electric guitars. Now, if anyone can take that, please raise your hand. Now, I also heard the name Mark. I want you to keep your hands raised because I'm not sure if Mark is that person's name or someone else's name. So let's just keep that, because I want to go with the first evidence first. But can we ask Joseph and Josephine to come on board, just because we have two people, and maybe we can work with two people tonight. I'm not sure, but I just feel like I have sorry coming through, and I just want to tell you I have someone who is really wanting to connect, and we never know what will come through here. So we'll just wait to see for you guys to come on board with us, please. And you can start talking when you're ready and let us know. Hi, Josephine.
Hi.
Hi. And I believe we had one more person. Can you understand that information I just gave you, please?
The overdose, yes.
Is this your son, please?
Yes.
And you understand there's a brother also? Is there a brother, please?
Yes.
Okay, so I do feel sorry is what I'm hearing, please. And I'm also hearing loud music. Can you understand that? I don't know if he walked around with headphones or he played an instrument, but it's been loud here for a while.
No instruments, but his music was loud.
Loud. Okay,
Boom,
Joseph.
boom, boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
And then Joseph, can we just bring you on too? Because I want you,
Sure.
if you could understand that information that I gave, please, Joseph.
I didn't understand the, I know how to, you can hear me, right? First of
Yes,
all.
we can. We certainly
Okay.
can.
I didn't understand what you said about being a panelist or.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
hi, Joe. I spoke to you earlier today.
Yes.
Well, we were just, I know I'm connected with Josephine, but Joseph, can you take the information around someone with, did you lose someone that passed from an overdose, please, Joseph?
No.
Okay.
No. My nephew died, but no, he wasn't an overdose. He had
Okay.
health problems. So.
Okay. We might put you back in the audience just for now, Joseph, if you don't mind, please. Just if I could ask Brianna, because I know I'm with a gentleman who has super loud music and I want to talk. And is his bedroom still the same? Is that right, Josephine? Or he's talking about like, or did he have posters on his wall, please? When I go in his bedroom, I see lots of things on his wall, please.
Yes. Yes.
And he says that you've tried to make things right, like you've tried to make right out of right. You've tried to make right out of wrong. You've really had to either hold the family together and pull pieces of everyone together. Look, do you wear his ashes, please? Is this what you're wearing, please?
Yes.
Because this is where he's drawing me to, please. So I know I'm with you. I know that Kelley's probably picking up something. I know Kimberly is. So Kelley, can I let you please go?
Yeah, I just feel like, he has such a funny like personality. Like, he's just like sassy. Do you understand that?
Oh, yes.
He is just like, so it's like cocky. That's the word. But it's like, he wasn't like, it was fun. It was a fun cocky. He wasn't like, but he's just so funny. I just feel like, he makes, I don't know what age, I didn't hear Cheryl, but he feels like he's a young adult. Is that right?
He was a month before his 33rd birthday. He was 32 at the time.
He had a lot of young energy. And I feel this kind of like never want to grow up feeling,
You're right. Yes.
Yeah, I just feel like he was that age, but he felt like he was 21 and he was just like out there just having a party, like having fun like that. But just really not wanting to grow up because he was having so much fun.
Yeah, he was a man stuck with a boy inside.
Yeah,
man's body. Yeah.
Big kid. But he really did, I feel like, love life, but he was also really hard on himself inside. And so I think that the what I'm getting is the ego or the cockiness was really to help him feel better about himself, but when he didn't feel good about himself. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. And this is your son, is that right? Is
yes.
Yeah, because I do feel like he appreciated you so much, because no matter what, you were like always there for him and always standing up for him and always helping him with his mistakes. Because he's like, boy, did I mess a lot of things up. My mom was always there to help me fix things and guide him and give him advice. And he didn't always listen, he says. He's like, I should listen to her more. Listen to her more. I would just appease her, and I was going to do what I was going to do. But she did everything right. He just keeps saying she was the best mom. She was really the best mom. She didn't make mistakes. It was all me. I was so stubborn. That's what he keeps saying.
He was stubborn. He was very stubborn.
He was like on a mission, this was just like, it was like his soul knew he wasn't going to be here forever and he was going to make the most out of what time he had and have a blast, and he did. Okay.
Yeah.
But
and he left behind 2 kids that we're raising right now.
Yeah. Well, don't tell us too much. Okay. We haven't finished, but he appreciates you so much. Kimberly, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Sure. I'm getting something that he's trying to communicate through me to you that he really enjoyed doing with you when he was little. And I don't know if you did a lot of things together when he was a little boy, But sometimes when crossovers, when people pass and people work with me when they cross, they like to come through and talk about stuff that they had a good time with their family and their moms and dads. And he keeps saying to me, tell her, Kimberly, about the time when I was, I don't know if you're going to remember it even, but he's like laughing, but saying, I really liked when I was 6 to 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, something that you guys could do together. And he keeps saying over and over again, like, were you like reading to him or doing stuff or taking him somewhere? Was he playing sports or I don't know, but he's saying that you took him somewhere.
We did a lot with our kids. We did a lot. I used to read to him constantly.
I see that he's saying, and also were you religious?
Religious, no, more spiritual, I guess, which might be the same thing.
Okay, because he's also putting me in the sign of the cross.
Yeah.
So I don't know if someone in your family was religious. Because
well, I mean, raised Catholic.
Yeah, they're putting me in the sign of the cross. And he's also saying to me something about 7 years old. So who was around him a lot when he was 7? Are you married?
My mom and dad. Yes, I'm married. Yeah.
Yes, both parents were with him, mom and dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he keeps saying to me something about between 6 and 7 years old was a big part of an impression on his mind.
Huh.
Of what went on.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we did a lot with our kids when they were younger.
Yeah.
Vacations, everything.
Coming through to me about that he's very happy about those times that you had between those years, between 6 and 7 years old. And then what happened after 7 years old? Do you remember what went on like between 7 and on? Was it rougher for him as he got older and became a teenager? Did it get harder for him in life?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And things got really hard. Yeah. And it got worse.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to communicate from him is that he enjoyed his younger years. He's saying, thank you, Mom. I loved it. And it wasn't your fault because as he got a little bit older, it got a little harder for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And he suffered from depression real bad.
But it wasn't
real bad.
It wasn't about you, he's saying. Yeah, there was sort of a chemical imbalance going on.
You know what? We really don't know. I mean, I did everything I could to help.
They're telling me that wasn't your fault. Yeah, that was just something that happened, and that he's with God, the Holy Spirit now, and he's around us all the time. And so praise Jesus. Yeah. So
yeah, that's good to know.
He's just communicating with you. I'm super happy. I love where I am, and he's just telling me to you, I loved those years. Those were such beautiful years being with you. So thank you for letting me communicate that. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Kimberly. Yeah. Cheryl, you're muted. There you go.
Thank you. Both of you. It's lovely.
Yeah. So did you have more to say, Cheryl, to Josephine?
May I just end, Josephine, by telling you that he is around you. He hangs around you all the time. I feel like he's whistling. So I don't know, whistling is what he's saying. I'm hanging out with her. I'm whistling.
Really?
And also that there's a clock, like when the cuckoo clock, or there's a clock, like he's around when the alarm goes off. And he says that heaven has such great surround sound, is what he says. Like there's
that's interesting.
But he loves you dearly, and he thanks you for, allowing him in this world, for bringing him in, because I feel like he said it was difficult, but he really appreciated everything you've done for him, and you still are doing things for him in his name.
Yeah, I try. I always say he was my teacher. I wasn't his.
Right? It's beautiful.
He was my teacher.
So
Can I say
thank
one
you,
more
Kelley.
thing?
Yes.
Who's married, Josephine?
He was engaged.
Is Mary's his girlfriend
Oh,
or his fiance?
Mary?
No, who was
No.
Mary?
Oh, Mary is his aunt.
And is she in spirit or is she alive?
No, she's alive.
Because I just feel like he's talking about Mary. So I don't know.
Really?
Were you talking to her recently?
My husband, it's my husband's sister. Maybe
Oh,
he
okay.
was.
Okay. I just feel like he's just saying he knows what's going on with Mary. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So he's just saying, I'm aware, like I know what's going on with Mary because he keeps talking about Mary.
Okay.
Is there something good
Oh.
news happening for her?
That I honestly, I don't know.
Okay. Well, he's just letting you guys know he's aware. So I don't know. I feel
Okay.
like tell your husband, all right?
Okay. Yeah, I definitely will pass that on.
All right. Thank you. Well,
All
it's
right.
been
Thank you.
beautiful, Josephine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Bye.
so it's the end of our night, ladies. Did you want to how did you want to finish? Were we going to do a prayer? A closing prayer for everybody?
Yeah, that sounds beautiful. I can say a beautiful for Earth Angel prayer.
Yes.
For everybody, if that's okay to do. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you, Kelley and Cheryl and Brianna, for this beautiful event and for everybody being with us. I'm going to call in a beautiful evening prayer. Thank you for this beautiful evening. Thank you for this beautiful event. Thank you for our beautiful Creator. Thank you for the beautiful angels that protect us, stay with us every day. Wherever we go, please give us strength for every day and every way. Whatever we do, let us have no danger. Let us face what we need to face every day. Let us ask for all our tasks to be overcome without fear today and every day. Let us have all our trials to be overcome with an open heart today and every way. That we be in a fifth dimensional state of consciousness, to be strong in every way, to have an open mind, to be healthy, to have the courage to be strong in every way and every day, that we shall bring in the highest love and light, to be protected, to be shielded in the Christ light. I know that my divine angels are on a mission, as I am on a mission in this beautiful fifth dimension, in the angelic realm, in the Christ light. Amen.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. So if you guys enjoyed us, thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Reviews are always appreciated. We will be doing this again with Kat, of course. We've missed her very much because Kat's also a beautiful addition to our 4 Earth Angels. Yes. And some people were, talking about us doing this again. We definitely will. And we've talked about maybe even doing it in person in some places when it's better and safe for COVID. So definitely we'll be talking about coming to visit you guys in some towns. We think it'd be a lot of fun to make it a fun little like a in-person dem and maybe even a little workshop or something like that. But we love working together and we appreciate everybody that came tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brianna, for being such an amazing moderator and doing such a good job for your first time. We appreciate that. You did great. And thank you, Cheryl, and thank you, Kimberly. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kelly, thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Kimberly and Kelley. It's been such a lovely evening, and just thank you, Brianna, especially for such a big event for us.
Thank you, everybody that joined us tonight. God bless everybody. Stay healthy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are going to have a recording. Oh, I'm echoing. Sorry. So I'm going to end this now for you guys.
Yes.
Okay. All right.